we're gonna do 2 savory treats in the galley. This particular one is called fathead bread, and it's for when you're feeling really naughty about eating something, that if you're craving a pizza, but you don't want any toppings.
We've heard people call it cheesy bread.
Cheesy bread. Fathead bread, which is a keto recipe for the crust of a pizza.
Which is done in an oven.
Yes.
Yep.
So with a micro, this is what we do. So first I weigh out shredded mozzarella and cream cheese.
How much mozzarella you got there?
I have 75 grams of mozzarella and 28 grams of cream cheese. So we're going to melt that about a minute.
Okay. All the recipes will be down in the description below.
I need the inverter on, please.
All right, we'll do that. One minute.
Okay, so now I'm going to stir it together so that it all melts nicely. And then you put in 45 grams of almond flour and 1 egg. That sometimes gets tricky to mix together. I've already weighed it out. So. And I do look for shells. Anybody looking at that thinking, oh, what about shells? After about a minute of stirring, we're just going to keep it in this container because first, there's no more mess, and we just like it thick. So we'll pop it in for a minute, or 3 minutes, sorry. But you can also just do it on parchment paper and make it like a circle of a pizza, if you wish.
Yeah, if you like it thinner.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we can do. 3 minutes. Oh, what kind of sauces do you use?
Oh, well, we're going to use olive oil, chopped up basil, rosemary, and garlic with salt. But you could also do a marinara sauce if you want that pizza fix.
Salsa or anything you like.
Put pepperoni on it. Or
Yep.
Yep.
And you'll also see this sauce that we use for the next recipe as well, because we like it so much.
We love it.
The cheesy bread, fathead bread. Oh, I can smell it. Let's get that out. Let's take a look.
Yes.
Ta-da!
Ta-da! And look at these. These containers just go boop. And then I mark it for cutting. I don't weigh it, but we'll fight over the pieces later maybe.
And they do tend to harden as they get warm. I mean, of course, it's cheese, so it's going to congeal, but so we do tend to eat them kind of quickly. But as you can kind of see, almost wow. All right. Enough talking. Let's get to eating.
Now, there's one more thing that we need to have with this.
Oh.
The sauce is critical, but there's one more component that you can't go without.
Is this what we're missing?
That's what we're missing.
Oh, yeah.
Vino, baby.
Okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Hope you like it.
Oh, is that good?
Back in the galley. We're hungry. Today we're going to whip up some keto crackers. We let Chad and Paul taste these, and they've given us rave reviews, and we just love this. This is an Italian recipe, Taralli, but we're modifying it for the microwave. So it's almond flour, salt, olive oil, extra virgin, and water. And then whatever spices you want to put in. We like ginger, turmeric, pepper, fresh basil, rosemary.
We could do fennel too.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So let's get on to this recipe.
Yes. So first I weigh out the almond flour, 75 grams. And I'm sorry, but if somebody wants to convert that for us to US measurements. 75 grams of that. Then I put in the spices to stir it up so it's all mixed properly. Teaspoon of salt. A couple shakes of pepper. It's really whatever you like as far as the spices. A teaspoon of turmeric. I've made it so many times I'm not going to measure it out, that stuff. and ginger. Should we do some fennel?
No, that's right.
Okay, now I mix this up first before I put the wet ingredients in. And then it's just water and olive oil. It's so easy. Now we put in 27 grams of water.
27?
Uh-huh. And then 15 grams of the olive oil. 27.
By using the scale, you don't dirty measuring cups or spoons.
Yes.
Less wash.
And more precise. And if you go over on either liquid, no big deal. Just add more almond flour. Stir it up, and it's going to be a very dry dough. Rosemary. Since it's my own creation, I have free reign. I decided the basso is going to be in the dipping sauce, which is just olive oil. Copious amounts of olive oil. So there's that. Now I'm going to take half of the dough, because this microwave is pretty small. I take just half of the dough, and I'm going to roll it really thin. That's pretty good. Now I'm going to just make lines in it like a cracker. And you just don't want it bigger than the circular glass dish in the micro. Or it can make a mess in there. There you go. One more thing before baking it. I like to poke holes so that when it's cooked, it looks more like a real cracker. Thank you. Now we cook it for 60 seconds. So cooking time really varies. If it's humid out, you might have to cook it a little bit longer, but it's anywhere between 1:30 and 2 minutes. But it can burn in the middle, so you want to be careful to check it after first minute and then 30-second intervals. Okay, they're going to be hot when they come out, so just be careful you don't burn yourself. But they should break apart easily, and then you know they're pretty much done. These are kind of breaking apart.
And how long have we been cooking them today?
Today it's almost 2 minutes, and maybe it's because it just finished raining. But the center ones are nice and crispy, and
wow.
Yeah.
And of course, we know it goes really well with these crackers, don't we?
Oh, yes, we sure do.
And we'll show you that right now. You're saying, what a big pour. That's just because we got to use one of those wands to take out all the sulfites and the histamines in the wine. We've got ourselves a dead soldier. Oh, and the wine is Relief from Total Wine. One of their sourced wines from South Africa. Organic, really good. So we'll show you how we make the sauce. Here's what I was just talking about, the wand. Removes 100% or very close to histamine sulfites. drinkpurewine.com. Go check them out. Quite pricey, but if you've got the problem, it's best to use these. 3 minutes. Sauce, cracker. Just a light dip. Oh man, that's dangerous.
I know. We hope you enjoy them.